803 Elton, Brittany, hold me closer. 184. Jamie K. My name's Zero. Meeting at the Playhouse Hot Mess Club here. About 10 minutes. First, we're going to try to turn some of those hopeless romantics into hopeful romantics. You're out and about, you're in public, you see somebody, you go, oh man, feeling an attraction here. But for whatever reason, nothing comes of it. That's when you write all about them in Craigslist misconnections and hope that maybe they'll stumble across it. Unfortunately, we know all too well not everybody creeps on Craigslist misconnections the way we do. That's why now and then we like to print out some of our favorites from the general region and read them here on the show in Castle Widernet and maybe make a love story happen. Which, how many love stories are we at now? Successful ones?
Successful?
Yeah.
It might be around 0.
Okay, we're due. We are due. This one titled, We Met a Couple Months Ago. Met on here a couple months ago. I was in town for work. I'll be back again next week, and I'd love to see you again. Tell me how you got to me so I know it's you.
What?
It's very vague. Very, very vague.
They already met off Craigslist, right? I truly think you don't need to be a detective and figure out if this person reaching out to you again is the same person or not, because it seems like you're pretty open to getting whatever.
A couple years ago, the casual encounter section of Craigslist got obliterated. They took that off because of some legal problems. And now misconnections kind of, every once in a while, like those types of posts end up there, and there are connections that haven't happened yet. I feel like that's one of those. They met through there, then really liked what they saw and experienced and would like another taste.
Okay. He can't find her, that's why, yeah.
Beautiful blonde at Walmart, Craigslist misconnection. We passed by each other in the baby section. I stopped and turned to take a second look. I caught you looking back as well. You didn't look pregnant, so I don't think it was for you. Let's chat.
That's weird. I don't like that one at all. You didn't look pregnant? Okay, still, you don't know.
Baby section seems like a weird place to find love.
Yes.
Karen, my waitress. Karen, I've been looking for you. We went somewhere on a first date. However, it wasn't us that was dating. It was I on a first date with someone else.
What?
You gave us such good service that I've tried to get back in touch with you for years now. I know where you worked, and I know that you left, and I just want to find you again. Karen, if you used to be a server and you know that man that made some eyes at you some years ago, I would love to get to know you.
He was on a date with a different person.
And he felt a connection with the server. That happens.
What do you mean that happens? Like
All the
you've
time.
been there before?
No, I mean, but it happens to other people.
Okay, all the time?
It happens
really
to other person, Amy.
that common?
Melissa Ann, I want to see you. Talk again about the bar and play with cheddar cheese.
What?
I want to laugh and smile. I know you'll never read this, but my love for you is eternal. Describe what happened with the cheddar cheese so I know it's you.
What happened with the cheddar cheese? I want to know.
I really feel like I had Rob not knowing what happened with the cheddar cheese. None of these are going to work out. Literally none of these sound like a successful situation.
Honestly, a lot of them, I would say today, are very creepy and strange.
Now, let's do Downtown Y Guy. You clearly wanted to do something. You followed me into the saunas. You followed me to the showers. But next time you got to go for it. I wanted it and so did you. You were a thick guy, but you had some facial hair, and it looked good on you. Make your move next time.
What were they supposed to do at the YMCA?
I don't know. Well, I think you can. It's implied.
But they can't do that there. At least just ask for a phone number.
And exchange information, though, I suppose.
Yeah, at least make the conversation.
And finally, beautiful girl who buys grapefruits.
What?
You come into my store, at least the one I work at, once a week and buy a lot of grapefruit. I've seen you almost weekly for a year. Sometimes there's an older guy, but I don't think he's with you romantically. I want to say something to you every time I see you, mostly because I'm curious about the sheer amount of grapefruits you buy, but also because I think you'd be happy with me.
How many grapefruits are they buying?
I'm imagining like a cart full of grapefruits.
Yeah, the sheer amount of grapefruits.
Why would one buy like an odd amount of grapefruits? Do you know?
I don't know.
Is something you make of that?
I guess like you could eat it in the morning for breakfast, but how many are you eating?
Seems like you could just get like 2, 3, 4 at a time.
Yeah, you don't need to buy that
5.
many.
I don't know how often you're eating these.
What can you make with grapefruit?
And now I'm hungry for some grapefruit.